I see everyone's familiar with that song. I just heard it this morning, guys. But I ain't even gonna lie, it's pretty funny. I ain't even gonna lie, I thought it was funny as. Oh girl, it ain't no mystery. Got a best baby all in history. When you jump in the verse, I won't lie. I'd be keen. I'd be keen. At first, I was listening to it. I was like Russell Westbrook. What? And then after a while, I was like, this is actually a banger. Baby, Jersey. Bro, I was cracking up. I personally don't listen to Drake's music. I do prefer Kendrick more, but oh, bro, I feel like Metro was a bit of an MVP in this, bit of an MVP then in this whole rap scene. Fellow was just straight Tom Brady from down the field. Fool, check this out, everybody. Euphoria was on point, bro. You know those anime scenes, right? When there's usually a guy with the glasses and he puts them up and it like just shows the shine of the glasses. He went that mode, demon mode. Wanted to stop by and let you know I sent you a message on Twitter. Oh, cheer bloke, Domo. Yeah, brother. I as a male, a very man-child, immature male, I want to add fart sounds to my stream. But hey, much appreciated for dropping in, man. Yeah, I still gotta figure out how to use it. I was trying to look for the fat bastard one on Austin Powers, you know, when he's like confessing and then he just goes, brrrr. I want to heard that one. But yeah, Chad, if you don't know, I am going to stop gaming on my main channel. I do have an alt channel to those that prefer the gaming side. If not, hey, it's more than welcome to chill here. Yeah, bro. I won't be free this week. I've got dad duties to do. I've got to take my baby to a dentist appointment this week, and it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so I'm trying to sort that out too. Just to follow. Hey, cheers, my bro. Yeah, I think we had like 42 followers last night. I ended up playing Hades. But to those that have just joined, kia ora, welcome back once again. Let's actually try and get a proper stream. And kia ora everyone on YouTube as well. Can we see the carving? So this is what we are carving, a paddle, ahoy, as we call it. So these commissions are a bit special to me because these are my uncle's commissions, and unfortunately he passed away like about a week and a half ago. So here's one that he finished. There you go. So there. So these are for a birthday, as you can see. So I won't be carving my uncle's one because it has the eyes in already. Now in our culture, when the carving has eyes in, it's seasoned to our world. It feels so obviously when the eyes are in and you don't want to carve it, right? So ideally, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, guys. But yeah, so this is my uncle's one. I'll be doing a different or my own version to his. I don't necessarily like doing the big thick boy pedals, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't want to shy away from the shape that my uncle had used, so This is what we're going to use. This is tōtara. It's a native pine to our country. I like to use native timber majority of the time on here. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I use. If you want to sub to the channel, feel free to. I have no idea how YouTube does it. This is only day 2 for me. I just hope our OBS doesn't shit itself so we can carry on. I've got no meetings today, so we should be able to go for a while. Okay. I went to the gym last night to chat, weighing in at 141. The wedding was good, and the month of not giving a shit was good too. But it's time to get back my A into G. I don't ideally like losing weight in winter, just for, you know, insulation purposes, but yeah, I gotta do it. Yeah, for insulation purposes, but yeah, I need to start being healthy again. Thanks for educating us. Just remember, everyone over on Red, feel free to ask questions too, like even here on Twitch. Feel free to ask questions. Thank you very much to Good Show for the Optimus Prime for 2 months. Kia ora, my bro. Yeah, just remember, yeah, questions are always welcome here, even if it's not about carving. Like, why is peanut butter better than Nutella, you know? He's like a Maori version of Bob Ross instead of paints. I wish I knew how to paint too. One of my favourite painters, he's from Australia. His name's Shock Jr. Have you tried smithing? No, I haven't. There's this one guy on TikTok that I like following. He's a smither. Scottish, real thick Scottish accent. Man has the locks of doom. He looks like that one uncle that you'd love to sit down and just have a pint with. Yeah. He's like, hello everybody. And on today's video, we have been doing these ginormous doors. He's cool. I love him. Some of you might know who I'm talking about, some may not, but yeah. He benches 200 kgs. I wish. I actually did bench last night too to see where my strength was at. I only got up to like a measly 120. I don't normally like benching heavy on my own, but I don't really like disturbing people in the gym either. Because, you know, we're all there. I don't really like going to the gym to talk, I should say. Is that speak for... What's your workout routine? As long as I sweat like a pig, then I feel good. I don't really have a set workout routine. I normally just, like, if people are training chest, I'll go and do back instead, whatever machines are free. Yeah. As long as I leave the gym uglier than I did walking in, then there must have been a good workout. That's kind of how I look at it. Where are you from? I'm from a small place called Aotearoa, New Zealand. Land of the long white cloud. BBR Drizzy. I'd play BBR Drizzy, but I feel like YouTube will kick me in the ass for it, eh? So what we're going to do here, so we're going to shape the sides a bit. Alright, that's the plan today. Get a nice round shape, and we'll go to from there. So once again, this is a Hoe, H-O-E, and this is one of my uncle's commissions. Holy cannoli. What's up, super cool donut? Oh, donut would be nice right about now, but someone has to bless it to make me skinny. Sorry about the wind as well, guys. I'm in an open shed. One day we will have a closed shed. Favorite game of all time? I want to say World of Warcraft, but I want to take it back to where it all started, Sonic 1. Do you play Helldivers? Hell yeah. Democracy over Sony. Take that, you bastards. Favorite memory of your uncle? Oh, bro, these many. Like, one memory I'm fond of was when it was actually at a party and he knocked someone out and he flipped the pool table over. And he said, "Don't fuck with the caveman," because that was his nickname, Cave. He looked a lot like Morpheus. Like a hell of a lot like him. Like that actor, I don't know his name. Yeah. But moments that are close to my heart when it comes to my uncle is when back in school, back in primary school, when he taught this to us, many of us students. What's some of your favourite NZ slang? Probably teats. Teats is one of my favourite. Teats is a NZ variant of wanker. Or shit guy, you know? That's why my campaign is called Cancerous Teats. Got some more crocs? Alright, I got you, brother. I got you. I would play cool music of me putting my crocs into four-wheel drive for you, but might get killed by Dimka. Yeah, this is so with this piece I'm gonna keep it relatively simple, just like my uncle's one. But I think I'll showcase a little bit of me within the face that'll go up here. You watch MMA at all? My favorite fighter is the Kazi all the way over in Hawaii, Max Holloway. I reckon he's got the coolest fighting gear in UFC. And obviously, shout out to the bro, Izzy. Actually went to school with that guy. Congratulations on your wedding. I hope married life is going well. We've had 5 arguments so far in the current month. So I think we're both doing good. We're just trying to start focusing on our next goal in life now, me and my wife. And yeah, it's a forever home for me and our kids. Will we see another kid in the future? We're not really in a hurry because, you know, kids can be very expensive. Especially when you have 2 girls, chat. Woo-wee! I think Sean O'Malley, he must use a lot of money on hair dye, eh? I swear, I'm surprised his hair's not falling out yet. He streams as well, right? I followed, way out off topic from MMA. I followed Kenny Omega on Twitch too. Kids are expensive. Yes, they are. But the countless memories that I've created with my kids are core memories as a father. Anyone seen Planet of the Apes yet? Where are you from? Yeah, so I'm from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I come from a real small place called Ruatahuna. So it's surrounded by mountains and forest pretty much. We didn't have power till like 1996. We had internet around 2013. Wait, no, that's wrong. 2005. I played the Warcraft 3 demo right up until I was 16. Because it's legit the game I absolutely loved when I was at school while everyone was playing Counter-Strike and there's the wacky races. A lot of the time growing up as a kid, we went hunting with my grandfather. Ran in the paddocks or the fields and jumped on the sheep. Like a rodeo. What else? Played war with all my cousins in the bush. Whoever had the coolest stick gun was the Giga Chad out of the group. Yeah, it's the kind of life I grew up doing. Stevie, thank you very much for the Optimus Prime. Arguing is healthy unless you do a yeah, that's you, cool kid. Hey, what's up, Twitch boy? So I want to clean this up. Oi, I'm cutting into my voice. From Pennsylvania. Where's everyone from on both broadcasts? Thank you very much to Stevie and the other bro too, helping with our daily sub goal. I hope you don't mind me doing the sub goal chat. This numbers are really low at the moment. Is that Washington State? Also, my fellow Americans, I have a question and I need your guys' help on it too. Juices Orange, thank you for the 14 months as an Optimus Prime. I hope you're well too, my brother. NYC, unfortunately? Why unfortunately? Mind you, I couldn't see myself living in a city. I get claustrophobic or sardine syndrome. I can't see myself living like a sardine. Kia ora, Ken. Be here. Toronto. South Carolina. Every time I see South Carolina, it reminds me of that John Williams video when he tipped that lady. Yeah. Yeah, man, sardine living, I know there's some people that enjoy it, but fuck, because of the way I was raised, it's like, you know, my next door neighbor was a cow kind of thing. Oh, I hope it doesn't get too bad for you in New York, brother. Kei te ora tunu me koe hoki. Ai, kei te pai. Hahua makariri haere I kone, engari. Me haere tonu nā mahi. So what I just said, chat, is, yeah, it's pretty cold over here too. What's up, cow? Oh, jeez. So when it comes to the day that me and my partner, I can't really say that anymore. The damn nerve of myself. Get a house chat. I'm going to start doing nighttime carving streams too. We need space. Yeah. I 100% agree, brother. So to those that are new to this... Oops, sorry, I just bombed you. So to those that are new to this type of content, Maori wood carving, Whakairo, has been a big part of my culture for many, many years. This particular art form actually comes from one of our gods, the one being The one from the sea known as Tangaroa. Kanaloa to some, Tagaloa to some as well. So, it all stems back to something we call Te Wehenga Ranginui Rawa ko Papa Tuanuku, so the separation of Ranginui, Sky Father, and Earth Mother, Papa Tuanuku. No, I'm not half Tauran. So the people of the white coats, aka the scientists, call it the Big Bang, right? In our culture, there was a story told that two of our main primordial gods were separated by their eldest son. Nick loved tacos, bro. I love tacos too. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, my bro. Jesus, the one true God. Oh, maybe in your culture, you know? But if it's what you believe, it's what you believe, you know? Like at the end of the day, who the hell named an orange an orange? And orange juice, you know? But carrying on, so when they were separated, how they were separated was by their children. Now they had many, 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 many children. They were stuck in an internal embrace. You know, they were lovers. What's your culture called? Maori culture, brother. Just so all their children were stuck between them, so it was dark. They couldn't see, they couldn't move. Okay? Now they came together one day to speak about how they didn't like the life they were living. And so what they did was they came up with a plan to separate their parents. Ati is the god of the sea. Ooh. Excuse me for being rude, my bro. Where's Finnish? Is that in Finland? Sorry if I'm wrong. Do you still have the same opinion on New Zealand Prime Minister or former one? Former one? Yeah, yeah. The current one doesn't like my people that much, brother. Him and his 3 co-leaders. So, yeah, if he asked to be on my stream, I'd probably tell him to, you know, suck a fart out of a bum that's just had a fresh shit, you know? But yeah, yeah. Finland. Oh, cool. Hey, I got it right. I mean, it was pretty easy to see, but thank you very much for clarifying that, you know? So where was I? Back to, oh god, jeez, sidetracked angel over here. So there were many gods that were stuck between Ranginui and Papatuanuku, the eldest being Tāne Mahuta, who is the god of the forest and all living things, okay? Then we had Tangaroa, god of the sea, and the god of Maori wood carving as well, but we'll get to that soon. Yo, Asian, thank you very much for the 420. Thank you very much, my bro. And then we have Tāwhiri Mātea, god of the winds and storms. Then we have Rongomatāne, the god of peace and the god of cultivated food. Haumia Tike Tike, the god of wild food. Tūmātauenga, the god of war, who you may hear mentioned in Thor Love and Thunder. And then we have, who else do we have? Ruomoko, god of earthquakes and volcanoes and eruptions, who is still within the womb of his mother. So, a Godzilla-sized contraction, if you will. You remind me of woodworking Taitui Vasayi, but he can knock me the fuck out though. Yeah, his fighter name's Bam Bam, right? My nan used to call me Bun Bun when I was little. But that's because I used to always like eating Bread buns. Do you believe in Allah? I more so follow the faiths of my own people. But you know, at the end of the day, everyone has their faiths in who they believe in. And I'm not the type of person to, you know, Shrek syndrome. So Shrek syndrome is a term I use a lot here, chat. You know how people get mad and they grab their pitchforks and rah rah rah. Yeah, that. Feel free to use that in your day-to-day lives, chat. Yeah. The only person that pops up in my head is the Kratos when I hear God of War. Yeah, nah, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. Kratos a real person in Greek mythology? I believe so. But he didn't do what he did in the game. I don't know, do we have any Greek whānau in here? Maori word of the day, YouTube? Whānau. Whānau means family. And that's how I pretty much acknowledge everyone here from the day to day. Oh, he is real. Oh, cool. Your streams are always so awesome. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, my bro. Okay. Now we do the other side. So we're just getting a slight round, okay? Once we do all of this, and on the other side as well, then we come here, get another slight round. I enjoyed the the more recent God of Wars, due to like you know, being a father myself. I felt like I could relate to his some of the anxieties that he had as a father too. 'Cause I never had anxiety at all until I became a father, pretty much. Because you know, these lives in my life that I care about protecting more than anything in this world. But yeah, man, he's it's pretty cool. I haven't finished Ragnarok yet. I need to though, but that's kind of a game that I want to enjoy offline. Oi, going against the grain. Normally, oh, where were we with our story? Oh yeah, so they came together and they had a meeting. And they wanted to discuss how they were going to separate their parents. Some agreed, some disagreed, a hell of a lot. But the majority vote was to separate their parents. And so each and every god attempted to separate their parents, but no one could move them a slight inch. The ones who were opposed to the separation of Ranginui and Papatūānuku was Tāwhiri Mātia, the god of winds and storms, and Raumoko, who was still within the womb of his mum. Thank you very much, Max, for the Optimus Prime. Thank you very much, whānau. I love what you do, amazing content. Thank you, man. Also, guys, IRL stream tomorrow. Sorry about the wind. I'll be taking you guys back to my carving school that I streamed at 3 years ago. Yeah. So the one who actually separated Ranginui and Papatūānuku was the eldest, Tāne Mahuta. He laid down on his mother, pressed his feet up against his father and started to push like a leg press. Pushing So if you look in the Big Bang of Starke, so Tāne Mahuta started pushing, and then eventually light started creeping in, and he fully extended, and you separated them fully. And then light came into the world. And from there, a big battle took place between the ones who disagreed and the ones who didn't. Tawhiri Mātea got so angry that he vowed to wage war against his siblings for the rest of eternity. So as you see a storm today, how it batters the ground, like it destroys the earth. That's Tawhiri Mātea waging war with his siblings to our people. And the ultimate thing he did amongst all that, iti karo ia I ona karu, so that means he ripped his eyes out and he threw them to his father as a gift. And they created the star constellation known as Matariki, Pleiades, the Seven Sisters, Subaru, and many other names as well. So in our culture, yeah, he ripped his eyes out and threw them to his father. That's why you never feel the wind come from one place all the time. It's always, it's always different directions, different angles, that kind of thing. So that's how that came about. Now we fast forward to the time of man. And to two particular ancestors known as Rua Te Pupuke and Manuruhi, father and son. Now, one day they went fishing. And the father had told his son, before you start fishing, make sure you throw your first fish back as an offering to Tangaroa. And just like any teenager, straight over the head, pretty much. And he didn't catch anything, but his father caught a fish, gave it back, and he started catching fish after fish. And yeah, obviously he was getting jealous, and he caught nothing. And so he asked his dad, can I use your fish hook? And he said, yes, on one condition, which is the one I told you. Give your first fish back to Tangaroa as an offering, because you're going to take his children. And once again, didn't listen. His father left. He caught his first fish, and he decided to keep it. He started catching and catching and catching and catching, and this caught the attention of Tangaroa, the god of the sea, and outraged by what he was doing, he cast his line out one more time, and Tangaroa grabbed it and pulled him down to the bottom of the sea. Pretty much. And what happened after that, we'll come back to it. So hours pass by and Rua Te Pupuke starts to get worried. Oh, where's my son? How come he's not home yet? So he eventually went back to that particular fishing spot, and then he saw the drag marks going into the sea, basically. And he knew straight away that, he outraged Tangaroa for what he did. And so he leapt into the sea and began his search for his son. For hours and hours he was searching. Unfortunately, he couldn't find him until he came across something that caught his attention at the bottom of the sea. As he got closer and closer, he saw a fully carved meeting house. Tangaroa's meeting house is called Hui Te Anganui. That's the name of his meeting house. How did he acquire this meeting house? Why is it at the bottom of the sea? So, it goes back to the time when Tāne Mahuta decided to climb the heavens to receive Ngā Kete o Te Wānanga, which are the 3 baskets of knowledge for mankind. Now when Tāne Mahuta began this adventure, he stopped at one particular heaven. So each heaven represented different aspects, different teachings, kind of thing. And he noticed the structure in the distance, same like how Ruate Pupuke noticed something. And he went closer and closer, and he could hear a voice, but he couldn't see anyone around. So as he got closer and closer, he's still looking for this particular voice, but couldn't find it. And obviously being confused, very confused where it was coming from, this voice told him to look down. And it was a Popo Kaiafa. Let me try and find a photo. Nope, that's not it. So you see that center carving in the middle there? It was that. So the center carving, or the center statue, is called a tiko tiko, or a Popo Kaiafa. So that was the carving that spoke to Tāne Mahuta. Obviously the first thing Tāne Mahuta said was, "Hea ha tēnei, what is this?" And then the carving explained, he whare Whakairo, a carved meeting house. And being amazed by, the sculptures, the craftsmanship of this house, he called out to his brother Tangaroa to come up to the heavens and to look at this. And then when Tangaroa got there, he was amazed as well. So what do you want me to do with this? He goes, I want you to take this and make one down there. So he pointed down at the planet. And Tangaroa was successful. He created the first meeting house on the earth. Unfortunately for us, again, it was at the bottom of the ocean, where his children took refuge at night. So once again, the name of this meeting house is called Hui Te Anganui. Do I know where it is? Nope. Somewhere in the sea, somewhere. But yeah, this is where the first meeting house was created. First fully carved meeting house. Now back to Rua Te Pupuke. Is he making a club? I'm doing a hoi, a paddle. Sorry, I'm just explaining this story as I go along. Hope people are still engaged in it. So as he got closer and closer, he started to notice a bubble trail at the apex of the meeting house. Now with our meeting houses, we normally do a carved face or a carved statue at the apex, sometimes both. Now in Manuruhi's case, it was a statue, a tiko tiko. Now when I say Manuruhi's case, he was the statue. Tangaroa's children mounted him to their meeting house, and he slowly started turning into a carving. Hands placed on his stomach, tongue poking out, losing breath. And he started slowly turning into a wood carving. And then eventually Rua Te Pupuke was shocked by this discovery. And he had to figure out how he was going to rescue his son. So what he did, he waited until the dead of night, because during the day, two Tarakawika and Ruamano, or two guardian whales would be at this meeting house. And during the night they would go and patrol the sea. Now when the dead of night came and all Tangaroa's children took refuge in the meeting house to sleep, that's when Rua Te Pupuke came up with his plan. He covered every entranceway of this meeting house except the door, the front door. Don't at me. This is how OP they were back in the day. What Rua Te Pupuke did next, he burnt this house. He set this house on fire. Yes, at the bottom of the sea. ancestors OP. And he stood out in the front and was waiting for every single one of Tangaroa's children to escape. The first one was the flounder. He struck it on the head so hard. You know how we see a flounder today? You know how the eyes shift to one side? The next one was the wheke. He struck every single limb of the wheke until there were no bones to grow back. The wheke is known as an octopus. And many other denizens of the sea were escaping the fire as well. But when they had all left, Rua Te Pūmiki could hear two voices in this meeting house. Baffled by what he was hearing, these two particular carvings are mentioned throughout carving history as well. Their names are Whiri and Whira. So they're two popo, two-dimensional carvings that could talk. And they were asking to be rescued. So you know they're carving that spoke to Tangaroa and Tāne Mahuta. Same thing with these two. Now they were asking to be rescued from the flames, but unfortunately the flames were too great and they perished. Unfortunately, so that's why our carvings don't talk today. That's why we don't have talking carvings, because he was unsuccessful in rescuing them. And so, with that being said, all he could do is take the ones out the front, outside. So the carvings there were placed on the outside of the meeting house. Took them back to the surface, studied and replicated them. Now there are different variations to the story too. One from my tribe, or Tūhoi, instead of his son getting kidnapped, it was his pet tui, the native bellbird. Another variation, instead of wood carvings, it was called whaiwhai. So designing there looks more like this, you know, kind of like that. A painted meeting house. Now throughout history, Maori history, we have had ups and downs like many other indigenous races. Our language and our history was almost lost as well. Through an act of parliament, but also through the generation gap of the World War. You know, when the next teachers that were meant to pass the knowledge down did not return. So the first one, back in the day, there was an act of government passed called the Tohunga Suppression Act, where they tried to make anything within our culture illegal. Pretty much like scolding our culture. Whether we spoke our language, whether we did anything that we do today, like even Whakairo right now, they tried to make it illegal. And unfortunately for them, you know, it didn't work out. And then the next obstacle, or the obstacle before that our people faced, was the World War, where some of our carvers, everyone that, you know, was supposed to pass the knowledge on, didn't return, unfortunately. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this too is because that's my why for doing this as well. Like, my ancestors went through a lot of shit in order for us to have this today. Even our language, tōku nei reo e kōrero ana I tēnei wā, so our native language too. So we can pass it on to the next generation. Because at the end of the day, it's really comes down to that, passing it on. But I hope he's on both sides enjoyed the story. Let me know if what you guys thought. Classic overpowered ancestors just goes to show how far we've fallen. Bro, James. I like that classic overpowered ancestors. Warrior got really confused. Hey, Warrior is nothing. Shout out to my boy Waluigi, the most disrespected of them all. Man never made it to Smash. What's your alt account for gaming content? I love lurking, so it would be nice to follow. It's called Not Brooks. I was gonna name it Hide on Brooks. Kind of like a shout out to Faker. That's my Demon King. Bro, I'm so cold. But yeah, I made a little announcement yesterday that this channel, like my Twitch channel here, will only ever be used for Whakairo and IRL streaming now. Because I felt like gaming streams were kind of hurting my channel a bit. Reason why subs are really low. Because, you know, people see me and they say, oh, it's Brox the Carver, and then they come to me while playing Hades and they're like, eh? I haven't heard much about you in a while. Because I've only figured out how to dual stream and I've just started editing my own videos. I don't really like the flashy stuff. I go with the Sam Sulek method. Simple. I see shiny as always an NZ. Oh, bro, blue, it's cold, bro. I'm freezing. Like I've got no jacket. I don't want to buy another jacket because they're too expensive. So rather just let my chest hair grow and have a coffee, brother. Also, I forgot to ask my fellow Americans. My mother-in-law is having a hoedown 50th party. I need your help. I need the cuisine of the West. Drop it in the chat. What's some ideal Western dinners other than, you know, like lamb spit on a spit and all that? And brisket. Blue I already have, brother. Yeah. Bro, I am cold. My nipples are hard. But I'm doing it because I love you guys. Because you're supporting me. Cuisine of the West, tacos. Anything else? Yeah, my mother-in-law's having a 50th. It's a hoedown. Western hoedown. Pretty much. And I want a full send it. I don't want to look like a Dutton, just like everyone else. I'm gonna look for a poncho. I saw some at the market that are pretty cheap. But if I'm gonna get a cowboy hat, it has to be a proper one because I'll probably keep wearing it too. We don't believe you, Brock. Show us. I see what you did there. Hey, what's up, Bam Bam? Hey, my brother, hard hat. Sure, brother. So I'll just mold this. And then we should be good. Our ancestors would hunt down mammoth and saber-toothed tigers. Ordering groceries delivered and sitting down for it. Not that bad. I won't lie. Like, if I was back home, I'd rather like hunt for my meat. Sussy baka. Like I'd rather go hunting instead of going to the like grocery store. But I don't don't have the time to do it anymore that much. Pretty much. As much as I'd love to, like I want to teach my daughters how to hunt and live off the land too. Just, you know, it's just a life skill worth knowing, in my opinion. Definitely. Like gardens too, I want to teach them how to do gardening. Yeah, pretty much just too busy doing my mahi. Like I hardly ever have free time to do anything else other than wood carving. After I turn the stream off, I'm back into dad mode, you know? Back into dad mode. Pick up my wife from work. Argue with her for what's going to be for dinner. Because we can't decide. Absolutely necessary and vital. Yeah, hardhead. That's why I prefer it. A dad's job never ends. Definitely. I love it though. I love being a dad. As stressful as it is, I wouldn't change anything for the world. Alright, we're getting a nice shape now. We've just still got to take the squareness out here. Something in the way I feel. They'll have anything but what you choose. Yeah, I was trying to look for me some shoes yesterday. Like, there's a sale going on in town. I was gonna get some, like, some Metcon shoes just for, like, training. And ended up coming out with a basketball hoop for the kids. And some Sonic gibbets, because they're like Sonic at the moment. The both of them. I was like, oh, what do you know about Sonic, mate? They're like, more than you. It's like, bro, don't go there, I will destroy you. Watching your stream? Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta do another tire half soon too. I gotta do one for my nephew. He's really getting into kapahaka, so want to get in on that early so he thrives pretty much. Chat, also got our wedding video too. I want to show it, but then I don't, you know. One of my brother, his partner, edited a video for us. Like, there's some things that I don't want to show on there, like my drunk ass uncle. Hello from the 9th Island. What does that mean? While I'm at work in Sydney. Oh, what's it like in Sydney at the moment? Other than Eshe bra and, you know, hello snack packs. Into the attic for the cigar. Bro, have you still got your one? I wish I still had mine, eh? My mum doesn't know what she did with it. I was like, that's so good. I love that game, man. It's pretty much the game that started it all for me. What's up, Karepa? Very nervous to start? No, you just take your time. Trust in your processes. That's all you need to do, really. Oh, this is such a huge pedal, though. Far, Uncle, why couldn't you do a more sleek one? Right, next side. But to those that are watching on Twitch and on YouTube as well, I hope you're enjoying the stream. When it comes to YouTube, these VODs go straight up. I'm not gonna like leave them off. I don't even know how to do that, so yeah. Let me just go and get a water. Hey, thank you, brother Hard Hat, for the 4 months as a T1, my brother. I see you jumping over. Cheer, my bro. There you go. Do this side now. BBL Drizzy. Yo, chat, there's no way I can get like tripod for a phone as well. I'm guessing it's gonna be Amazon. I need to go to the gym after this so I don't get sick. This is my phone. One moment, chat. Oh gosh, I'm all over the place at the moment. No, right. Sorry. Hey, junk. Ooh. Oh. Hello from Indonesia. Kia ora, bro. The American born Polly, do you have any good resource recommendations to learn Te Reo Māori. Hold up. Māori TV. I believe they have a show on their website called Kōrero Mai. I just know they have programs on there dedicated to learning Te Reo as well. What part of America are you in, Keenan? Oh. Hello from Texas. Kia ora, brother. 'Cause all my exes live in Texas. Oh, that's why I had in Tennessee. What out it? 100 thanks for sharing such a great telling with us. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, they gave me a fright. Davey, thank you for the 100 biddies, brother. Woo. Just started a course a couple days ago, Portland, Oregon, but originally from Utah. Oh, kia ora, brother. Oh my gosh, I need a jacket. Woo. If you're enjoying the stream, like, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the stream over on the purple site, subscribe with Prime. If you like. Hang on, chat. I can't handle the cold. I'm getting too skinny. Try not to wear my grandfather's jacket because the seams are breaking. I've had it since 1995. Doesn't help that the sulfur is kind of fucking it up. So I live in a very geothermal city, to those that don't know. Sup, Skate Kiwi? Madam Manager, thank you very much for the Optimus Prime. We are 8 into the daily sub goal. Thank you very much, Whānau. Alright. Nice shape now. But there's still a lot of timber to take off here. So it's slowly coming together, guys. BBL Drizzy. So my 30 years old, pretty good for its age. Yeah. I was so gutted when the seams started coming off though. Yeah, I've had this jacket for majority of my life, pretty much. Well, yeah, pretty much. I'm 32, so more than a moving. Kia ora, Brox. Hope it's been warmer when you get down here in Christchurch. Oh yeah, it's normally cold as down south, right? Holy shit, Mr. Beast is giving away Teslas now. Holy cow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, winter's definitely starting to kick in now, bro. Fuck, I'm cold. Sorry about the wind, chat. I'm trying to save it for a house now so we can have some inside garage carving streams. I think someone could touch up the seams. Yeah. There's a lady that she did my suit for the wedding, like touched it up or like altered it. She said if I have anything that needs like stitching, like go to her, no one else. Because she was saying oh, most other seamstresses in my town are a bit, how's it going? Sorry, chat, there's the occasional snot rocket in the stream too. Bless you, yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do today is get somewhat of a shape on this pedal, and then what I want to do next is start drawing it on. But I might do the drawing like offline, like I might make a video out of it. Got a jamming. I wanna jam it with you. Oh, Doom FPS, thank you very much for the raid, brother. Thank you very much, my bro. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Kia ora, kia ora. Aroha nui to you. Much love to you, brother, and much appreciated too. Welcome. My name is Brox. I'm a traditional Maori woodcarver. Wanna be IRL streamer. Wanna be 2 accounts Andy, and yeah, this is what I do here. Do you sell your builds? I do. Like, I've got one that I want to auction off. What's up, Platform 80? What's up, Sensudi? Hey, there he is. Much love, Brother Doom. Thank you very much. Also, chat, me and my wife have decided to have our honeymoon here in our country. So we're saving up for that as well. I should look at trying to budget more than I normally am. There we go. Hey, what's up, Ray? Kia ora, Mark. Okay. Much, man. What about you? I'm doing good, brother. Just trying to find ways to get my numbers back up, brother. My subs are a bit low and like numbers are dropping, so I'm trying to figure out how to make people enjoy the stream again. Ooh, shit! I went the wrong way. Where's the big... No, it's not one of those. It's a pedal ahoy. Yeah, we're going to Queenstown. We're planning to. Like, my brother-in-law paid for the day at that spa everyone goes to down there. And he just said, go to fucking Queenstown. Because he's been telling us to go for like years. But, you know, kids and saving tends to take a little while. But yeah, we're making it either in June or July. Yeah, gotta get back on the consistency train again. But yeah, I'll only consistently be streaming for Whakairo and IRL streaming on my Twitch page now. I want to at least try and do one IRL stream a week. On a Friday or a Thursday. Because I felt like gaming on my channel was kind of killing it. Hey, much love, brother Hardhead. Appreciate you, my bro. CG on top, my bro. I fucking love their community. Oh. Sorry, I had to put my hoodie on. My ears are getting cold. Is there any way you can stream Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Well, that's your lucky day, boy, because I'm doing that right now. Appreciate you, my brother. I only just figured out how to dual stream. Well, if you're offended that I called you YouTube, then Twitch chat, it's because I was talking to the people on YouTube. YouTube, if you were offended that I called you Twitch, it's because I was not talking to you. Alright. Sorry, I played a lot of Red Dead Redemption, okay? Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. Well, now have y'all seen Lenny? I love Roger Clark, man. He's the GOAT. That's one sharp chisel. Appreciate you, my bro. You passes in America. Well, I am American, damn it. Sleepy Joe ain't got shit on me. Sorry, I just like saying Sleepy Joe because I think that's a funny nickname. Now I want to play Red Dead again. Do it. Do it. I play on a Red Dead server as well. I really want to get back into it. Like, a lot of my friends were on this particular server too, but they all went crim. I decided to go against the grain and become a sheriff. It was cool. On my first day, I caught one of them and dragged them through the mud of Valentine. It's like, dear Lord, you smell like shit. If sexually transmitted disease had a child, you would be it. And you're like, who the fuck is this guy? And my cousin called into my stream that night too after he'd finished, and he was like, how the is that you? I was like, yeah. He's like, bro, I had no idea that was you. It's like, that's the whole idea, isn't it? My character's name is Tommy Tim Tam. I've named him, his surname's after a packet of biscuits. Cookies to some. Now on a plan Red Dead again. Yeah, I was on Wild RP, but at the time when I was on there, it was times when the server was like as dead as the doorknob, so I kind of lost interest pretty fast. So I went to an OCE server, which is called Diablo RP, and I swear, bro, the RP that goes on in that server is way better than most of the RP in like OCE GTA servers, in my opinion. But I also play GTA RP as well, and No Pixel. That's the only server I play. Also, guys, this means everyone. I have watched Pedro the Raccoon 10 times this morning. Now I want a Pedro inspired emote. Baby, how cheesy. I do like a bit of Daisy, but I like the PvP ones. I still haven't played Daisy. That's the one that you can eat your teammates, right? It's not Barney the dinosaur. Huh? It's from fucking Ireland. I remember when I was working in tourism. This was well before I met my wife. There was this big group of Irish people that just dropped into the town for the Rugby World Cup because Ireland had a game here. And I came across this one Irish girl that had a thick accent. I was like, I actually like it. I'm vibing with it. Going kayaking? I don't know if this is a dick joke or not, but there's a place called the Kaituna here, where a lot of kayakers go. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, you know this yak. I'm not sure if it's a dick joke or not, but what's up, Alex? There's any Philadelphia Sea Eagle fans in here? I love yous. Shout out to the Eagles, mate. There you go. I am so cold. You like the shavings? Oh, yeah. I'll try and get closer, eh? So what we've been doing is just trying to round all of this. We've done it. Still too much timber there for my liking, but I want to try and keep it as similar as I can, like to my uncle's one. Oh gosh, what's going on with the brightness of our camera? Hello? Hold on, let's sort this camera out, eh? Or is it because my big ass body is eclipsing the sun from the other side? I ain't even gonna cap, it could be that. But I gotta finish my carvings. All good, man. Do your thing. Have a good one, eh? How often do you need to sharpen your tools? It all depends, like, on the timber that I'm carving. Like, with this particular timber, I probably won't sharpen it till... probably till molding. The particular things that will go on this pedal, because it's nice and soft. What are you doing for Mother's Day? Celebrating my mum and my wife. I was supposed to do a subathon this weekend, but I cancelled it because it's Mother's Day. I want to be with, my wife. She's my wife on her first Mother's Day now, so I kind of want to just be in her presence, you know. Just enjoy the day with her and, tell her how much I appreciate her. Hello, Sebastian. I'm trying to get into Whakairo, but have no idea to get timber for any recommendations. Try look for something that's soft. Much love from Otautahi. I wonder if you have any advice for could get into learning Whakairo. Is there like a wā around there? Wānanga o Aotearoa? That'd be the best place to go. I know like majority of the wānanga o Aotearoa are quite open to, you know, letting anyone learn how to carve. One of the graduates I know that's down there, his name's Fane Robinson. He's the man. He's pretty up there. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is a work stream. Thank you for motivating me, bro. All good. Whatever it is you're about to smash, go smash it, man. Sub Butterfingers. Can we get some Brock's flowers in the chat from all the subscribers? You still play well? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to play for War Within. Nah, I lie. I'm probably gonna play my warrior. I always level up Brock's first, and then my pally. Cataclysm. I'm swapping from my warrior to my paladin for nostalgia purposes. I really only ever played Cata for cow pallies, pretty much. Didn't know you carve paddles as well? Yeah, like more so with paddles in our culture. They're like more for decorative purposes these days. They're not used to, like, you know, put in the water and go paddling. I do want to learn how to play a healing class though. Probably Resto Shaman. I wouldn't mind actually trying to do more of these. To be honest. Because I feel like I haven't done a lot of these in my life, all these pedals. So satisfying watching the same things. Hey, appreciate that, brother. Chat, I've also had the urge to start playing Apex again. Oh gosh. Yeah, I love Poe. I can't wait for the mercenary class, eh, bro? I'm not the best Poe player, but I love it just because, you know, it's from home and just being super biased. Like Dredge too, I still need to play Dredge. Toro is an amazing game as well. Dude. What's up, brother Sturdy? Ooh, what's your flash? Oh, that's a gifted thing. Sorry. Know what that icon was from far away. If you were an animal, would you be a woodpecker or a beaver? Depends, am I allowed to laugh like Woody Woodpecker? Then I'll probably be that. That'll be a lot annoying to do. I do not want to be an animal that eats wood. Do you know how sus that sounds? What are you? Well, now I'm a beaver. I love eating wood. The animal kingdom be like, hey, yo. What do you mean by that? It's in my DNA, damn it. Got a 90s kid. Don't get back into it. When did you last play it? When did I last play it? I replayed it because they brought their Valky skin back out. The orange pilot one. Valky main here. Anglo. Hey, I got called a YouTuber. I'll take that. Man, I wonder how this is completely out of the blue, but I wonder, you know, when a beaver needs to, you know, take a crap or anything. I wonder if they get splinters. Sorry, Chad, I just sometimes randomly think about stuff. Yeah, so our main focus will be down on the pedal here for now. And then eventually we'll start doing the handle, do underneath as well. But it's looking pretty nice. How often do you maintain to sharpen your... Sorry if you... No. There's no such thing as answering a question 100 times. It's just answering a question because it's been asked. Normally, I just use a sharpening stone when it's soft timber. I don't really feel like I need to use anything else when it's on a soft timber. Like no wheel or anything. I do own a sharpening wheel, but I don't have a shed, so I don't use it. I'm literally just carving in a carport right now, so it's super cold. But rain, hail, or snow, I've done live streams out here. I want to do a bit of I call them selfish projects, like a carving for myself, but not so much a traditional Maori wood carving. Just a carving in general. And if they like hard or the softwood, wonder, yeah, you never know. How similar is New Zealand to South Africa in terms of lifestyle? Oh, I don't know, do you wake up and think, oh, might put some pants on, have a cup of tea, stare in the fridge for 5 minutes and grab nothing? Yeah. If that's normally what you think, then it might be very similar. But even in saying that, like, you know, like wildlife here ain't out to try and eat us as well. I know that, you know, the wildlife there is very, very wild. Island time. Heaps of fun now. So satisfying. Hey, thank you. As long as you're enjoying it, eh? That's the main thing. Crocs and socks is the best combo. You don't want to sweat in your slippers. I'll be honest, I don't even own slippers, eh? I never have. Let's try and clean it up. I'm feeling salmon bake and sushi paper for lunch. Love your content. I appreciate that, Worldbound. Hopefully, like with lives on YouTube as well, with want to make some people come back and watch. I feel like I've let a lot of people down on YouTube too, so I'm gonna try my best to make up for it with these lives. A lot of people were DMing me too, like because I haven't posted VOD content. So make a Patreon and do like ASMR wood carving. All the best from Wales. Oh, kia ora. How long does it usually take for you to... I'll be honest, I haven't done one in years, so I don't know. Last one I did was... when did I do it? 2017 was the last one I ever did. Tried making a bow before, I just gave up and started using it as a fire poker. Fair. You'll find something, brother. That's all part of the journey, my bro. Oh yeah. Back that way. Allah. Did you make the X in my profile pic? The X. Which profile pic? Isn't my profile pic next to Sargeras's sword? Oh yeah, that's from BlizzCon, brother. So that's Sargeras's sword from World of Warcraft. It's a prop. Russell Sprouts, thank you for the Optimus Prime for 3 months, my brother. 9am in Queensland. Oh, really? Oh, bacon and egg McMuffin sounds nice. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. Fine, it's 9 over there. I might jam some RP tonight. Man, what's your favourite WoW class warrior for me? Yeah, warrior for me as well, just because of Broxigar. That's legit how I made my name. I'm not very good at making up names. So I just dedicated my Twitch name to my favourite WoW character. Broxigar the Red. Pretty much. Midnight over here. Oh, where's Midnight over there? 2 a.m. Oh, Scotland. Oh no, he's asking. Yeah, so last year I was blessed by Blizzard ANZ to go to BlizzCon. That's been a bucket list dream of mine for years, and I couldn't say no, man. I could not say no. And so I went. Had the best time of my life. Ended up being one of the best BlizzCons in many years. Would have been cool to meet Chris Metzen, but it's all good. Got to go to the Blizzard campus. Never in my whole lifetime did I think I'd ever have the opportunity to, you know, go to the place where World of Warcraft was made. And I was buzzing, bro. I was buzzing. And even TwitchCon was amazing too. Not sure if I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna, like, after the honeymoon, I'll set a goal for it. Help me improve your 3D modeling. Oh, nice! What are you making now? That's cool, brother. So the best day of your life was your wedding. Was it? Laugh. Nah, that's a lie too. The best day of my life was seeing my kids born. Baby, how Tracy. Baby, how Tracy. 'How much does the pedal weigh? I have no idea. How would I go about putting a piece of ponamu in a tire? It depends where you want to put it, like as the tongue. Alright. 27 kgs? Huh? I'll be honest, that's not that heavy. Yeah, even in one hand. For the tongue, okay, so you'd need to, hold up. There's a few things you'll need to do. Oh, shit. You will need to figure out how you're going to make an incision for the tongue. You know? Let me get my pencil. Oh, shit. Hold up. I got no paper, so I'll just use this. So in whatever shape your arero is, whether it's like, you know, your standard arero. So you'll need like a pin there, and then in your mouth, you'll need to get the measurements for this and dig into the taiaha. And your best friend to make that stick Gorilla Glue, not super glue. So you'll have to make a pin on the pounamu tongue and then drill into the head of the taiaha, you know, so it sits in. That's what you'll have to do. Pretty much. Hope you had a solid day, man. Yeah, you too, brother. Freezing my ass off, but yeah, it's all good. So, brother, over the east coast of the states, thought I'd catch you on a live stream. Kia ora, my bro. How's it over on the east coast, my bro? Yeah, I've been left-handed for a long time. Funny fact, my ancestor was left-handed too. He's one of the most renowned warriors in Maori culture. And our tribe, why? Because he killed his older brother and ate his heart in front of his followers. Something light. Yeah. He was left-handed too. He's like, where? What? Yeah, so the story behind that is Tuhoi is his name. And him and his brother Tane Moiahi went to war against their brother, Uehimua. And one of the ultimate, Giga Chad moments of that time to, show that you're the top dog kind of thing was, eating your ops. And that's exactly what Tuhoi did. Now, the reason why he did that was to take his mana and his status and make it his own. And the way he's depicted in Whakairo, my ancestor, it's normally him holding two sticks. On the end of those sticks is his brother's heart. So that was like a way to pull off like a big statement back in those days, kind of like bend the knee type thing. And that's just what they did. Do you think he ate his heart? Probably. I don't know. But yeah, that's what he's known for. And then eventually he died up on the west coast of the country, because his nephews had pursued him, and unfortunately he had attained great age. He couldn't, he did not last long against his nephews. But yeah, he passed away up there, pretty much. Why is all the family killing? This is how life was back then, you know? It's just a grudge among siblings, you know? There are much more like tragic stories than that. But you know, that's just the way they rolled back in those days. Alright, after we clean this up, feeling a bit of a break, had a bit of a yarn, and then we'll carry on. Remember, I want to make my carving streams at least 3 hours minimum up. No, nothing under anymore. Unless, like, you know, family things come up. Yous already know, chat. Yous know how I am. I bet they would never deny my I kinda, like, with the current situation with the government right now, I kinda made it, my GTA character's, like, kinda 5-year time skip story. Like, I took a little bit of inspiration from there for the no pixel time skip, not gonna lie. Great grandfather for that great pa. Oh, true. Yeah, if you don't mind, for that old Arco. Crazy now I think about it. Oh, so cold, man. Yo, to everyone on YouTube, how have you been enjoying the streams so far? Look forward to seeing more of it? I hope so. Because I'm going to make it a regular thing now. What's up, brother? Enjoying having you talk? Kapai. As your workplace security only allow YouTube? Oh, true. My dream job before I even discovered, like, Maori wood carving, I wanted to be a zookeeper. Can't stream Twitch. Is it because of like all the bad publicity from some of them. Bro, all I see on Twitter right now is people just complaining, bro. Like, fuck, I just get bored of complaining. I mean, cybersecurity comes under a different category. YouTube is Google search. Oh, true. Fuck. So you're like on the computers and you like read all the like matrix green typing all that kind of stuff. I'm not a computer person, so I only know how to find Microsoft Paint, World of Warcraft, and start stream. Ah, that's pretty flash. Aussie. Wait. Hey, Aquilibris, thank you for the 9 months. Hey, that's a sub baby. Thank you very much for the 9 months of Aroha. Congrats on giving birth to your 9-month subscription. Thank you very, very much, Aquilibris. How have you been? I wish I was at the movies. I want to go watch the new Planet of the Apes. Damn, so that's like... I want to do something different though. Gorgeous carving, thank you. Oh, this one's my uncle's. So my uncle did this. So after we finish the second pedal, guys, we have to shape this stream setup reveal. Yeah, so this big plank of wood. This is our next project we have to do. So this big ass piece of wood. Here's my tools up here. As you can see, all my tools, pretty much. Yeah, see, look, this is how I got my mic. Just hanging off a box. But yeah, this is our next piece that we have to cut out. They want a giant manaya, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna cut the timber there and keep this whole section for myself. How do you feel about becoming viral? It was definitely scary when it was all going down, because I've never had attention like that before. But you know, the one thing I promised myself was that I was never going to change, you know. When this thing called fame started coming in. But I've always said it, like, fame's never really been something I've cared about, like, at all. Needs more LED lights. Needs more RGB. Yeah, fame's never once been something I've cared about ever in my life. Like, and it still doesn't mean anything to me today, because, you know, fame didn't do this, I did. Fame didn't mold this panel, I did. And that's kind of how the mindset that I've kept, pretty much. Oh, it's not mindset, it's just, you know, who I am in general. McDillix, thank you very much for the 4 months as an Optimus Prime. Thank you very, very much, brother. To those that are using their primes on me, appreciate the aroha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 30 more FPS always. How did the whole situation... Oh, okay, should we have talk time now? Yeah, we'll do it now, eh? We haven't had like a solid yarn. A solid yarn with our YouTube family here. Here we go. Jeez, am I in bloody Dumbledore's train station again? Right. Am I still in Dumbledore's train station? Yes, I am. Bright as the hills. Hold on. Oh, now it's too dark. Going to Chronicles of Riddick. There we go. Okay, so story time. My eyes. So it all started back in, I can't even remember what year it was now. It was kind of weird how it all came about. Like, I had just received a phone call from her secretary, and she said, "Hello, I'm the secretary to the Prime Minister of New Zealand." And I pulled my phone away. I was like, "Who the?" I went to my wife and I was like, "Oh shit!" And she said, "I got your number from." So I still don't know who the number she got the number from. Probably from some dude in cybersecurity. Nah, I don't know. And she asked, "Would it be okay if the Prime Minister visited you?" And I was like, "What?" I pretty much said, "You ain't the bloody secretary for the Prime Minister, stop lying." And I just heard laughter in the background. And she goes, "Google my name, and then you'll see it." And then I went, "Oh, so like, are you the like secretary for Auntie Cinda?" And they just started cracking up in the office. I was like, "Fuck, I feel like I'm being played." Not gonna lie. Then eventually she said, yeah, I am. I went, "Oh, okay. Sorry for not believing you." And then they like set up a date. And, like, his security was gonna come over like the morning of, just to check, there's no papagas around. But I told her there are papagas around, but not the kind of papagas you're thinking of. So the day she turned up, I was like, "Far out, it's actually happening." I was blown away by it. I was like, some average Joe Schmo just streaming and getting a world leader on stream. Apparently, this was from Hassan. I was the first streamer to ever have a world leader on my stream. I was like, "Oh," and I just went, "I don't know." So she turned up. I was blown away. I was like, "I've actually got a world leader at my house, and I don't even own this house." She met my wife, who was pregnant with our second child at the time. I met my baby, like my eldest, and she was like, "Who's this?" She's like, "I'm going inside to watch Paw Patrol." I was just cracked up laughing. She did not give one shit about who was at our house. She's like, "I'm going inside to watch Paw Patrol." But even their security, they were glocked up. I was streaming at the time when they turned up, and I saw the blazer fly up in the wind, and I saw the Glock there. I was like, "Oh, they got the Brooklyn 99 straps too." And yeah, we were just chatting. Like it was no campaign bullshit, which was cool. Was just having a like yarn, just like how we are. And that's what I loved about it. They're not trying to spin some shit. It was just more to see this global phenomenon known as Brooks in the country. And it was busy. And she said she wanted to come back. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then to my surprise, in early December, I just finished the stream. Because I was smashing back a triple cheeseburger from BK. And I just finished eating it, and then I noticed this car. Fuck! Thank you, Anonymous. It's loud for a reason, chat. It's loud for a reason. Oh. Yeah, so, where was I? This car pulled up after I just finished stream. And I didn't know who it was. I was like, this. I was like, arcing up, getting ready to see if I had to fight someone. I was getting ready, and these guys with suits were looking at me, and I was looking at them, and they're smiling. I was like, what the fuck's funny? And yeah, she walked around the corner and went, oh shit, what are you doing here? That's pretty much what I said to her. She goes, I told you I was coming back. It's like, I thought you were lying. And she actually bought gifts for my second born. Bought like baby stuff, you know, like wipes, nappies, just the essentials you need for a baby, like bath stuff as well, and stuff for my partner. I was like, hey, you came to see me, not them, where's my thing? And she just cracked up laughing, so I ended up giving her one of my carvings. I gave her one of my Popo 2-dimensional carvings. Where is it now? Probably in one of her houses. I didn't have to, but, you know, it felt right to do, you know. She's giving something for my child, so just giving her something on mine in return. Yeah. And then, COVID. Pitchforks here, pitchforks there, non-vax here, vaccination there. She turned up again. And she bought bread. But it was cool. It was cool to meet her again. And that was the last time I saw her. The third time she popped up. And some of her MPs wanted to meet me too. So it was pretty cool. Like, that's something that will stick with me in like my streaming career for the rest of my life. Which was pretty cool. Always fire where politicians don't use. Yeah, that's what I liked about it. There was no personal agenda, anything like that. She even liked the KFC emote that was being spammed in the chat that day. You got presidential? No, not like a flag or anything. It was like nappies or diapers and, you know, just essential oils for the kid. But yeah, that was that's essentially how I met her the first time. I was like, far out, crack 'em. And all of that on the download. What's that? Baby stuff for the president. Your daughter's friends will never believe it. Yeah. That's when I tell my daughter, tell them to subscribe to my channel and you can see it. Yeah, that video recently hit 2 million views. I was like, wow, people still watch it. People still give me hate for it. Like, yo, devil's avocado. And I'm like, oh, bro, that was like a couple years ago. We've moved on. Sorry, Brother Ed. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Dukes? Yeah, I've only just figured out how to dual stream to YouTube, and I've been editing videos myself to put on too. The other side of the Pacific Ocean. Don't forget to sharpen your tools. Yeah, all the time, all the time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story, and yeah, world first lead on stream. But yeah, that's how I can. It's probably like the major thing that's happened over the years. Probably, yeah. I always wanted to know the background. Oh, I thought you meant this background. Little lore too. Look at the end of my panel. That fence's name is Bob. See it? B-O-B. Bob. To beat chat with. No, this is not a beating pedal. This ain't no high school, college stuff. Yeah. Another law unlock here. My fence's name is Bob, so there's his name there. B-O-B. Where are you from culturally? So I'm from Aotearoa, New Zealand, brother. We're like right down in the bottom of the world, pretty much. So Maori culture, like the Maori people, are the indigenous people of our country, aka I'm one of them. But yeah, it's currently winter here, brother. Hey, what's up, Nicotine? Pedal emote. What are your plans for carving when you finish them? Do you... So this one. So these two plus the big slab that I showed you will go to the family that my uncle was carving them for, pretty much. So I had to take on one of my uncle's commissions because he passed away. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the general shape, but I'm gonna do it in my own style, pretty much. Just to show a comparison between, you know, student or teacher and student kind of thing. Oh, cheers, Michael. Yeah, it's that's part of the reason why I want to show you the wedding video that got made. But at the same time, you know, I don't really like to show my wife and my kids' faces to anyone. You know, there's power and privacy too, guys. Remember that. But that was the last day I spent with my uncle alive. It was at my wedding. And when I saw the video of him, you know, I cried. I definitely cried because I miss him. I wish I got to spend more time with him, but you know, just because our lives got busy, I couldn't really see him that much. Unfortunately. But yeah, that's how long it's been. Like it's almost been a month since his passing. But yeah, this is what we're doing right now. So what we've done is molded or slightly shaped the panel. So you can see a slight dip now. Even in the handle too. What I need to do now is put my center line back in. So that's the main thing you always gotta do is keep your center lines on the front, you know, the front of your pieces and on the sides too. Hey Daily. Oh CB, thank you very much for the 2 gifted, my bro. Getting us to 13 on the daily sub goal. Appreciate you, my bro. Hopefully we can hit it before I head out. Hopefully. Well, thank you very much to those that have given Aroha today too. Yeah, so I just want to... So there's a few little imperfections here. Like I'm intentionally leaving that bump there because that's a lot of timber that we can use for the figure or the face that we're going to carve. And we should be good. If you do get a gifted sub on Twitch, please remember... Give the gift there, thank you. Appreciate you, my bro. How smooth is it? Almost as smooth as Duke Dennis's wrist. Yeah. You might need to enable it. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you just like subscribe, hit the bell icon on YouTube. Isn't that what you do? Hit the bell icon. I'm straight YouTube noob. I legit just want to. Okay, I'm just gonna hit live on YouTube and show everyone on YouTube what I've been up to. Because I feel like I've been letting you guys down. I'm aiming at you and hit you. I'm aiming at you and I hit my chest twice. I like LeBron James. Yeah, I'm just streaming. How's the pedal going? Good, looks like a guitar. Okay, let's carry on in. Make me sweat. Sorry, my English is horrible. Same. There was one point in my life where I was saying San Franciscan. I appreciate you, brother CB. Where's my tripod for my phone? I feel like it's in this damn box that my chisels are on. Yo, chat, if any of you WoW players wanna donate me a random Zulian tiger on retail, feel free to. I'll take that with open arms. It sucks, man. My favorite mountain, I missed out on it twice. L WoW streamer. Oh, wow, L WoW player. Sorry, Chad, I think I just felt the tripod in this box. Oh, fuck, it's in there too. I can't get it. Oh, hell no. You need to do... Oh, Chet, I've got to tell you something too. Cinnamon Toast Ken's keen to do me a sub-alert. What should it be? I would get Brox has a fat ass, but someone's already got something like that. Brox has a fat ass. What's up, Lopez? What's up, Lisa? Yeah, I made Cinnamon Toast Ken at PAX a couple years back. Oh man, my feet are cold. It's a good day for washing though. It's a good day for washing. And I will return to the darkness until I can. Hey, no, you can come and chat, brother, if you want. You don't have to go anywhere. Sorry, chat, just looking at it from different angles. But it looks so good. It seems like it's so good. My hands are on the numb side though, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry chat, this is just the type of music I'm gonna be playing too. I bought these beats off Smokey. Just cause I heard like if you play music on YouTube it can like get copyright strike quite bad. Is that true? I have no idea. Yeah, but only once so far for this entire. Oh, really? Have I only been copyright? Oh, have I been copyright striked? I don't know how to set up ads and all that stuff. I'm kind of like raw dogging it. And it's worth it? Oh, yeah. I bet you use the same password for everything? Nah. My wife remembers them all. My password used to be a jar of pickles. That was legit my password. Jar of pickles used to be my password for ages. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Chat, my frames are dropping. I don't know what's going on, so bear with me, okay? Could be my internet. Oh, yuck, what happened? Oh, fuck, I hit the internet cord. I didn't have the internet cord in the whole time. Ew, I've been going off Wi-Fi. No wonder was fast for me to set up stream. Ew, let me go get the internet cord. Ew. I might just not dropping, so I might leave it there. Ew, Wi-Fi. I knew something was throwing me off this morning. I was like, I set up way too fast. What's missing? And then I saw no blue internet cord. What an actual lemon, man. I didn't even know. Oh, my FPS is dropping. I feel like it's a waste of time setting it up. Because we're so far into the stream already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll keep going though. We'll keep going. I want to show you the type of face I've got in mind though. I might try and do a 4-in-1 or a 3-in-1. But it's a matter of can it fit, that's all. Well, what is it? Totara. He's like the Bob Ross of Whakairo. Happy accidents. Yeah, brother. Audio's dropping out? Oh, no. It's back, okay. Oh gosh, I think just hold in for another 30 minutes, Wi-Fi, please. Can you see what I'm drawing? I'll give them the old 3-in-1, chat. Nose here, nose here, eye there. So you got 2 faces. So all in all, you'll have 1, 2, 3, I think I'll just do that. Gonna make it somewhat hard, eh? Never been a fan of making the mouth that big, but it's all good. Oh, I didn't even know what I'm having for lunch. Haven't even pulled anything out. So this is what we're planning to do, chat. So hopefully you can see it. Kia ora, Zomans. Oh yeah. So I'm familiar with this form, like I've done it ages ago as a student. So I thought we'd run it back. So you can kind of see like the mouth here, top of the mouth is a nose. This is just a rough form. Eye, the top. But on this side too, like it's another nose there. So it'll be like looking at the face halved and full. So you'll have like 3 faces in one. It'll be exactly the same on the other side. So I think that's initially what I'm gonna go for. This isn't like a set in stone, but this is the kind of form I'll go for. Some liho as well. Spread them out. Oh, yeah, it should be good. But that's the initial idea that we'll go for. Can't believe I've been streaming off Wi-Fi. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Are you doing commissions anymore? Yeah, I'm doing one now. It's my uncle's one. So this is... He only finished one paddle before he passed, which was this one. And I've got to do the second one. And a big manaya, apparently. Yeah, so that's him there. So this is the one he finished. Like in terms of the shape, I'm just going off the shape he did. I don't normally do like big pedals. I do the more sleeker design. And yeah, so those that don't know, my uncle, so just to anyone that's new, my uncle passed away a couple of weeks ago, and some of the families reached out to my mum to ask if I could finish his commissions because I'm one of his students that's still carving today. along with one other. But yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. So it's gonna showcase what he's done to me as well. So I'm gonna do it my way, and his one will be side by side with mine. Something I'm very honoured to be asked for, because my uncle was the one that taught me how to carve, and something I want to do and proud with, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much all of that. Sorry for last way. It's so good, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Alright. Let me just get something real quick, and we'll do all of that. Because again, it's about to get fucking dusty. I might just not mute the mic if it's loud. Yeah, turn it down. Just turn that bastard down. Oh yeah. Shouldn't be too loud. But if it is just you turn it down, should be all good. Should be all good. Okay. Baby Adrizzy. Thank you very much to Spankin' Rankin for the 4 years. Appreciate the aloha, my brother. Thank you very much, my bro. Pay here. I need you to carve me a codsworth. I only carve traditional Maori wood carvings, man. Sorry. Taruda Sandstorm Top. Actual top comment. How'd the wedding go? Amazing, brother. It went amazing. Thank you very much, Wheelchair Gotcha, for the gift. For the Optimus Prime. We're just under halfway to the daily sub goal. Thank you very much, my bro. It went mean, bro. It was mean as. I've got a wedding video, but I'm kind of tossed up whether I should share it or not. That's oh, you know how I am with my wife and my kids. Oh, I missed the whole section. Living in Whakairo. Oh, I missed the whole section. Oh well. I did too. Yeah, it'll be for decorative. It's for a birthday. Both of them are. All three commissions of my uncles are for birthdays. Pretty much. See, look, I missed the whole section. All along there. But yeah, this one, like this, the pedal I just showed before, they're both for birthdays. Not sure whose birthday, but yeah, they were pretty much just given to me to finish, pretty much. I might actually stain my uncle's one, eh? I think I will. Hey, Luke. Reminding me of my childhood. Ah, no. You're all good. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. See, back for the 15 months as a T1, brother. Thank you very much, my bro. What does that sound? Oh, Hype Tree. Oh, the vampire one of Taika Waititi's. Yeah. I haven't seen that one. I think my favourite film from him in terms of like ones from here is probably Hunt for the Wilder People, because that event actually took place up in my hometown. Not so like where they ran away to, not so much like the rest of it. Baby Adrizzy. Baby Adrizzy. Oh, the Troll Heritage Armor thing's out today. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a good push for 1K. So more tuna, I had lamb chops the other day, and someone from New Zealand said that were their favourites. Oh, true, bro, true. So in this section of the stream chat, with the last 10 minutes is more of just like having a yarn, having a workplace yarn before the wind down. So if you have any questions or you just want to have a good yarn, now's the time. Yeah. Lamb for tea. It's like lamb and mashed potatoes with gravy kind of night, or kind of day, I'd say. Chat, we are currently 93% in our level 1 hype train. Want to get it to level 2 and save the turtles? You know what to do. I'm on the North Island. Yes, I'm on the North Island. I haven't really been to the south. Yeah. Okay, I gotta ask. Do you use plastic straws? I must ask. Y'all have Mormons up there who call themselves. Yeah, there's a couple of Mormons on there. My cousins are Mormon. What's the music you're listening to? Oh, it's just beats that I bought from Smokey. Smokey Got Beats is his name. Yeah, he's a local producer. Then the lamb shoulder in the oven, and ooh, that sounds mean. That sounds mean as. So funny story about the. We type it out there. We got a bit of a paragraph coming along. Yeah. So when we do all of this, then we'll shape out the handle, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the end just yet. Ooh. Yo, Spankin, thank you for the 2-bomb, my bro, getting us to level 2. See, Spankin likes turtles. Thank you for saving the turtles there, Spankin. What are we making? So we have been shaping this. This is a Hoe. H-O-E, a pedal. So this is what I've been up to as of late, pretty much. Just molding for now. This is my uncle's commission, brother. So this is the one he's finished here. Yeah. We got it right up. So this is what he did. And yeah. So he did this one. And I'm doing the second one and another piece too. Themselves, we got talking about who. They bought their what? Are you going to? Yeah, I'll probably do a different design as well. So it's with the one I'm doing, I'm gonna more showcase myself, but you know, stick to the simplicity of my uncle's one. Yeah. What the motherfucker? It was wild. Oh wow. Oh hey. Oh Chuba. Something that's eaten here quite frequently is the lamb tails in the spring. Yeah, just keep them wrapped up. I haven't had lamb tails in years. Wouldn't mind dabbling in a few though. Been a while. That looks good. Yeah, so that was my uncle's one. And the one I've been working on today is going to be mine. Well, yeah, we've got to do those. Tomorrow is an IRL stream. I just remembered my daughter has a dentist appointment tomorrow. Her baby teeth aren't falling out, but the big ones have come through. So I've been calling her shark mouth. Ooh ha ha. So I gotta get that sorted. Yeah. And I'm not sure how that long that's gonna take, but yeah, I definitely want to do an IRL stream tomorrow. So I'm in the spring. Oh yeah, I bet you do, bro. Chad, we are 50% on the level 2 hype train. Let's save those turtles, eh? Okay, YouTube. If you're wondering why I'm more open to subs these days, so in my 3rd year of streaming, my grandmother actually sat me down. She noticed that, you know, a lot of my subs had dropped off. And so the conversation we had, so if you don't know, I love my grandmother with all my heart. And she's not around anymore. But she was the one that changed my mind around, you know, me stopping and saying you don't have to, you know. Like, she's proud that's the way I am, like, that's the way I was, like, because she raised me to be like that. But I didn't have kids then, she said, so she told me, be more open to the blessing that's been given to you by people around the world. And I found it hard. I was like, oh, Nan, you know it's not easy for me to want to get into that. And she goes, yeah, I know, because I was the one that made you like that. And yeah, she just said, start being more open, but most of all, do it for your kids and do it for me. And that's kind of where I started being more open. Obviously, there were some streamer friends who I don't want to name were saying, you should have sold out when you had all the attention on you. And I told them straight to their face, fuck no. I didn't want to change who I was, you know. And the only one that convinced me to do otherwise was my grandmother. Like, obviously, it would have been beneficial financially back then, but I'm glad I didn't change. Like, even when we had the numbers, the attention and all that. That's, yeah, I'm glad I didn't change one bit. Like, obviously, yeah, like, my numbers are low, like, subs are low, numbers are low. I'm glad I didn't change, you know. I didn't change the way I thought I was thinking back then for other people. Only one that could make me ever do that was my nan. And that was the last conversation I had with her before she died. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm just being more open to subs now. I still think it's weird, but, you know, I still really think it's weird for me to say that, like, sub to the channel, you know, I should say. Ever so slowly, though. Are they actually be used? Nah, ceremonial, ornamental, yeah, like decorative. Yeah, these ones aren't meant to be used because the people they're going to are like 60. Yeah, that was definitely like a hill I was willing to die on back then. Life is an endurance race. Very much so. But yeah, that's all I want to try my hardest to get my numbers back up, chat, to keep doing this full time. Not only for myself, but for you guys too, because you are the ones that have been supporting me since. How are you, friend? Are you healthy? No, I got cold and I got a blocked nose. But I'm gonna go inside and have something to eat soon. But I'm good. I'm good. I did bench last night. I'll probably do back today. But yeah, we've got an IRL stream tomorrow, so no touching wood tomorrow. I'm going to take you back to my old carving school, pretty much, just to go and see everything. Because I haven't streamed up there for like 4 years. When was the last Te Puya Vault we did? So I don't know what's up there anymore. Like, we'll go and see if anything's changed, like new students, new faces, you know. So we'll go and do that tomorrow. And something else I want to do is take you to the shed that I go to where some of the graduates are. Hey, Tonoa! Got some big nuts. Swing by for the IRL stream tomorrow. Chair, my bro. Thank you for the 45 months. Thank you very much, my brother. I hope you've been good. Cheers, my bro. Cheers. I'm just glad we can finally dual stream to YouTube. Really, really happy about that. I might, I want to try and get a proper phone tripod and do lives off the phone for TikTok. But yeah, if he's know of any like good phone tripods, not these little dinky ones, let me know. And yeah, I saw you on YouTube. It came shady. Cheer, my bro. Hope you've been well. But yeah, chat, that I think that will be us for today. My stomach is starting to eat itself, so I'm getting hungry. Alright. Who's on? Do you mind if I raid my boss? Chat, I'm gonna raid my boss today. /raid. Yeah, I'm raiding my boss today. I met him at TwitchCon. Very nice fella. And I'll see you all tomorrow for our out and about. I'm calling our IRL streams on the roam. Here we go. There's our raid. YouTube. Thank you very much for being here today to you guys as well. Thank you very much. You are going to see a lot more of this pudgy, bearded, hiding the double chin face. A whole lot more now that I can dual stream. And thank you very much for the Aroha over there too. Also, thank you very much to Twitch as well. Thank you very much for subbing to the channel today. Much appreciated. And go show some love to my boss. He's a good dude. And I'll see you all tomorrow back outside. Ka kite. Bye, YouTube.